Todd and Lindsie Chrisley's oral arguments make misconduct claims. Attorneys for Todd and Lindsie Chrisley concluded their oral arguments on Friday, April 19. Several members of the Chrisley family were in attendance as the attorneys presented more details of the case. Keep reading to learn more about the claims of misconduct and whether or not Todd and Lindsie Chrisley have a chance to be released early. The Chrisleys' attorney presents oral arguments. The Chrisleys and their attorneys started the appeals process immediately after the couple was sentenced in November 2022 for fraud and tax evasion. Now, nearly a year and a half later, they have concluded presenting their oral arguments. Neither Todd nor Lindsie Chrisley were present in the courtroom for the hearing. However, several members of their family were in the crowd. Savannah Chrisley, Chase Chrisley, Grayson Chrisley, and nanny Faye Chrisley were all in the Atlanta courtroom on Friday. Savannah's boyfriend, Robert Shriver, was also in attendance. Alex Little made an argument that there was misconduct at play in the case. He said that the evidence suggested that the prosecutors here worked in concert with the witness. First, the issue that was discussed that came out in the redirect, and then the recross of Officer Betty Carter, was whether the Chrisleys had paid taxes in the post-conspiracy period he presented to the court. Then Little proceeded to say that the district court confirmed that there would be a potential prejudicial effect on the defendants, leading the jury to believe that they had not paid their taxes, that they weren't interested in paying taxes, that they were an untruth type of person who could commit fraud charged in the other acts. He argued that the effect of that prejudice spilled over to all of the charges in the case. When it comes to the taxes that the Chrisley Knows Best couple owed, Alex Little argued that they paid everything before trial. Additionally, the government is not claiming that the taxes haven't been paid. The IRS didn't know what they were doing. The left hand didn't know what the right hand was doing, Little said in the courtroom on Friday. He went on to say that in the IRS system, you can see both taxpayers, and you can see that there's a large sum sitting for Todd Chrisley that has not been applied to the joint return with Lindsie Chrisley. Alex Little continued, saying that Officer Betty Carter neglected to look further into the system. Todd and Lindsie Chrisley's future is still uncertain. Annalise Peters, a rep of the U.S. Attorney's offices, had a different story to tell. She argued that there is no case for appeal at all. The evidence was overwhelming at trial that the Chrisleys had taken a number of steps to evade the IRS, and they conspired to evade the IRS, she concluded. Todd and Lindsie Chrisley initially reported to prison to serve their sentences in January 2023. While their sentences have already been reduced, the family is hoping they will be released altogether soon. Before the oral arguments were presented in court, Savannah Chrisley opened up on her podcast about the situation. Once again, super grateful for that there are other avenues due to how our trial played out that we could take to get a new trial or to, just hopefully get them out early, she said on the April 16 episode of her Unlocked podcast. So when it comes to the appeal, that's kind of where we're at. Right now, there are no details on how the appeals process will play out for Todd and Lindsie Chrisley. Keep coming back to TV shows Ace for more details on the Chrisleys' hearings. Lindsie Chrisley accused of physically attacking ex and his GF. Chrisley Knows Best alum, Lindsie Chrisley allegedly got into a physical confrontation with her ex-boyfriend, Thomas Malera, who claimed she punched another woman named Julie Doviu in the face. Thomas shouldn't be confused with Trent, who she dated in 2023. Read on to find out what happened as a restraining order fight emerged. Lindsie Chrisley dated more than one man at same time. As Todd Chrisley's oldest daughter seems to release only a little bit of information, it's not easy to figure out her relationship timeline. In 2022, she revealed a boyfriend whom she called Suburban Man. At some stage during the relationship, she seemed to be seeing a man named Trent. Neither relationship seems to have survived. However, What emerged was a litany of allegations between Thomas Mullera and Todd's daughter. Lindsie Chrisley and Thomas seemed to have had a fractured dating timeline, and she claimed that they split in August 2022. Apparently, they also got together briefly before October 2022. Meanwhile, he claimed that he was with her in 2023. Thomas also claimed in 2023 that he went with her to visit Todd in prison. In a court order filing, she claimed that he harassed her. Thomas Mullera alleged that he and his girlfriend were punched. According to Radar Online, Thomas reported that he was home in August with another woman named Julie Doviu. Allegedly, they were at his home when Will Campbell's ex-wife arrived late at night. According to police documents, Thomas told the officer he saw Lindsie's white Lexus in front of his house before allegedly circling his cul-de-sac and parking in the neighbor's driveway. Lindsie Chrisley allegedly became physically violent when they opened the door. The outlet cited the police report as claiming, Thomas states he was struck with a closed fist in the face area twice and Julie was struck in the face and back of her head. I asked Thomas if he or Julie sustained any visible injuries during this incident, and Thomas advised he took pictures, but he has since got a new cell phone and would have to see if those photos were saved where he could retrieve them. It didn't end there, as allegedly, the Chrisley Knows Best alum knew who and where Julie was because of a connection in the Cherokee County Sheriff's Office. Allegedly, they ran the plate for Julie's vehicle. Thomas Mullera also alleged that Lindsie Chrisley told his ex-wife about the incident. What are your thoughts about the allegations by Thomas Mullera that Lindsie Chrisley attacked him and punched a woman named Julie Doviu? Are you a bit confused by the dates? After all, he claimed they were still seeing each other in 2023, but she claimed they had already split in August of 2022. Sound off in the comments below, and come back here for all your Chrisley Knows Best family news. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, America Trends 24, and stay with us.